So I'm hearing you are a natural born leader. You are a natural born leader. I almost said you are a ladder. You are a natural born leader, but many of you are not sure about that. Like you don't know that you are. But Spirit is saying that you are a natural born leader. And some of you, I'm hearing that you do know, but you like don't want to take on that position. I just heard Ogun. The spirit of Ogun. Somebody, every time, it almost seems like, not every time, but most of the time when I start to record, somebody calls me. My phone was not ringing until I pressed play. Or until I pressed record. But back to the message. With the story of Ogun, the people in the village looked at him as a leader, but he didn't want that. He didn't want to be looked at as a leader, but he was always there to move things around and open up pathways for those who needed a way out, for those who couldn't see clearly. I heard he would use his sickle to move things out of the way for you. So his authority, his spiritual authority and his power, it was undeniable is the word I want to use. But he didn't see himself as a leader. He didn't want to do that, you know. He just wants to be himself. He just wanted to just live. He didn't want to lead. But he was put in the position to lead because he knows what to do with that position. It's like, it's kind of, it's a little weird because many times in life, if you notice, the Most High will choose the people that don't see themselves in such a light when it comes to whatever the Most High sees for you. Whatever the divine sees for you, many people don't see that greatness within themselves. Because you just feel like, I'm just a regular person. Like, I'm not trying to do all that. Like, that's not even my thing. And then the Most High sees your authenticity, sees your heart, sees your intentions, you know. And once the Most High can see you for you and you are openly showing yourself without regard and you have that way about you, it's just like that special something. It's like, I just heard you are a hidden herb, an unknown herb. It's going back to you are holistic medicine right now. And you are a leader because of your heart. I heard your heart is what puts you in the forefront. It's your heart. You're just looking at like the outside. You might be in that thought process of, I don't look like somebody that does this, or I don't look like a leader. But then what is a leader supposed to really look like? What I heard, what lies are you believing? Where did you get that from? Because when you see leaders, they don't look like you. Is that what it is? But that doesn't mean anything. They just a different type of looking person. They just look different from you. But that doesn't, looks don't make you a leader, okay? And I think like it's easy to start thinking that way because our earth realm, this earth realm is so vain that everything equates back to looks and image. when those things are least important, really. They're least important, because it's really about inside of you. So while we are led to believe that the outside is more important, it is really the inside. Many of you know that already, but for those who don't recognize that, I must say it because Spirit is leading me to say it, okay? Looks are irrelevant. It's about the words that you speak. It is about the intentions. It is about, I heard, your heart's placements. That's interesting. I've never said that before. Spirit has never said that before to me. Where your heart placements. How you feel towards people, how you feel about your environment, the surroundings. What is your take on it? Spirit feels as though, okay, so Spirit can read your heart. They know when your heart is heavy. They know when your heart is light. They know when you want to seek revenge on somebody. They know when you're vengeful. They know when you're loving. Like, they know all. It can't be hidden, because they are the hidden. They are the part of you that is hidden. So that's why nothing can be hidden from Spirit. Spirit knows. And if there's anything that they could do to help you to see what they see, they will do so. So with that being said, nothing can be hidden from Spirit. So when it comes to your heart's placements, only they will know that. Even if at times you try to hide your true feelings, Spirit will always know. And also, an intuitive would always know as well, because intuitives are very tapped into the spirit realm and tapped into their intuitive abilities and their psychic abilities. So they will know as well when someone's heart placements. I've never heard it labeled that in that way, but it's really just basically saying knowing the intentions, or your intentions, as well as if your heart is heavy or if your heart is light. Okay, what else do you want to say about that, Spirit? You are a leader. And I'm hearing they thought you were a lone wolf. And they thought wrong. They thought you were a lone wolf. And they thought wrong. They thought you were by yourself. They thought you were by yourself. They thought you were weak. You know, division equates to weakness, because life is more challenging with just one person. Okay, life can be more challenging. When you have a group of people that have the same goal, it becomes easier, because there is the power of one from all. Like, imagine just one single person by themselves trying to slay demons. That's what I just heard. But imagine a large group of beings as one slaying demons. You see the difference? There's more power in numbers. Okay, that's what I was looking for. There's more power, there's more strength in numbers. Numbers. There's a book in the Bible called Numbers. When I said it, I saw numbers that's written in the Bible. I saw it in my mind. I heard this is your fate. This is your fate. All of the things that have happened were always fated to happen so that you can recognize who you are. If you didn't go through those things, you would have never known that how much of a powerful leader you are. I'm hearing sometimes some of you feel like you need validation. I heard, but you're being here in that space, or being in this space, not necessarily in my space, like I'm not talking about on our channel. I'm talking about where you are today in your life. That is your validation. So it always feels nice when you receive feedback from individuals who confirm the reason why the Most High put you where you've been placed. However, Spirit is saying, with your actions that you take, that is your validation. With your belief in even doing what you're doing is your confirmation. Your confirmation should always start from within you. You should never have to receive your validation should come from within you. You shouldn't ever have to receive validation from any external forces. Okay. For some reason, it was challenging for me to get that out properly. I kept pausing. And I feel like it's difficult. I feel like that's symbolic to say that it's difficult for you to see yourself in a higher, in a hierarchy. I just heard in authority. It's happening again. It's hard for you to see yourself in the spiritual hierarchy that you've been placed in, because you have high ranking. And this is for many of you. It may not be for all of you, because all of you aren't here yet, but this is where you're supposed to be. And if you feel like you're not here yet, this is where you're supposed to be, because this message is really for all of you. It's just that we are not all at the same phase of our spiritual journey at the same time. Okay. So that's the only difference. It's just that some are almost there, some have gotten there already, and some haven't gotten there yet. It's like the Most High wants to build up your confidence and trying to show you different ways of helping you to see who you are. A guide. A gentle guide, I just heard. Not harmful, not harsh, but gentle. I just saw the image of that little white butterfly that we see often. It's just plain white. I don't know what that butterfly is called, but it's just like a plain white butterfly, but it looks so soft and delicate. And you usually see it in the springtime. There's no color, just white, just a soft white color. Gentle guide. Now I'm seeing the image of a little girl chasing the butterfly in a meadow, or in an open field. A meadow. Open field. I heard it's all yours. It's all yours. Life is what you make it. And I heard you will make it. Life is what you make it, and you will make it. Then I'm hearing it doesn't really matter how you start. Just start somewhere. Because even if you recognize that maybe that's not where you want to start, once you start, then you give yourself a chance to test the waters and explore the meadows. If you don't test the waters and explore the meadows, you won't know what works best for you, like your method. You know how some people could do the same thing, but they have a different way of doing it. This is what Spirit is saying. How do you do it? They want you to explore how you do it, what feels comfortable to you. I just heard some people are visual learners, and some people are hands-on. Are you hands-on or are you visual? Spirit wants you to ask yourself that question, or do you like to use both? However, even if you do like to use both, because that's usually the method of learning, where you read and you also apply, you use application, you apply what you've learned to taking action, hands-on. But even so, in which way do you feel you learn best? Spirit just said. In what way do you feel you learn best? Because they thought you were a loner. Now it's back to that point. They didn't expect you to come back leading a pack. They thought you were a lone wolf. They didn't expect you to come back leading the pack, I just heard. This is now telling me, Spirit is now telling me that your journey is powerful. Like, what you experienced it has so much power behind it that you have the ability to bring people out of the darkness. But the only way to activate that ability is for you to step into the light. I just heard Spirit say, allow me to help you step into the light. Allow us to help you step into the light. To be who you came here to be. We know who you are. Now we just need you to see. Because this has been you the whole time. And this is your time. This has been you the whole time, and this is your time. You have broken through barriers. You've done the unthinkable. You've done things that you never thought you would as well. You've gotten through experiences that you never thought you would make it through. I heard there was times where you even surprised yourself. The Page of Pentacles just dropped out of the deck as I'm shuffling. This is another channeled message, but I usually just look down randomly, or if a card drops, then I'll let you know what it is and how it applies to this reading. But yes, I heard you are breathtaking. You have become breathtaking to those who never saw this for you. There's something about people around you who never saw this coming. Whatever it is that you're doing, or whatever it is that you've been studying, or however you've been behaving, your shift in your attitude or shift in your actions, or the way it's like in how you move. It's something about how you move. Those that doubted you never thought this for you. This is like a complete shift in reality for them. A complete shift in reality. This is so pretty. This is such a pretty image. I want to take a picture because it's so pretty. Wait, I have to pause this video. Okay, so yeah, I had to take that picture because it's so pretty. I'm gonna pop it in there somewhere. But yes, it's like these individuals never saw this coming for you. I heard breaking necks and breaking hearts. That's extreme, but that's what I heard. Breaking necks and breaking hearts. So the people that expected you to not, turn out to be anything, their heart will be broken because they will have to admit that they were wrong about you. See, that's why people need to stop passing judgment on people. You don't know how someone's life can turn around. You have no idea where someone's going, And it's like people are always so quick to put people down, like, and then I always say this, they end up looking crazy. At the end of it all, they just look crazy. They feel crazy. No matter how much they try to not feel crazy, they're reminded of, I heard how asinine they've been. How asinine their perspective is. You are a leader. A natural born leader. You are a star. Stars are light, which is why you belong in the light. You do not belong in the darkness. You only belong in the darkness when you are in training, or when you need to pull from your darkness to activate your protection. That's it. And to keep yourself balanced. But you're not supposed to just be hidden. Even if you're someone who'd rather be in the background, or like me, because I am like that. I'd rather just chill in the back. I've never had a desire to be in the front. That was never my desire, but the Most High literally put me here. And I tell you guys that all the time. Everything that I do it because I'm guided to do it. A spirit and I communicate all day long, every day, all day long. And I am not over exaggerating, I'm serious. And everything that spirit advises me to do, I do it. And every time I listen, my life improves. And spirit says they want you to do the same. Because this is where you find your peace. This is where peace is. Once you know how to do it, it's done. You don't have to try to learn how to do it anymore, because you'll know, and you will have it forever. You will have that knowledge forever. It will never be able to be taken from you, because it's impossible. Literally, it's impossible once you understand how to connect to your spirit family. Because they will tell you exactly what to do. I mean, step by step, as if you literally are being mentored. Because in all actuality, you are being mentored by your spirit family. You just have to allow it, though. You have to allow that to happen, and you can't be afraid. What else do you want to tell them, Spirit? No matter what you think about yourself, you are a leader. You've always been a leader. It's the circumstances from your past that cause you to believe differently. It causes you to think that things that you went through and how you think has no significance for you or anyone else. And that is a lie that you may have been believing if you feel this way. Now, for some of you, you already know who you are. You already know you're a leader. And you know because of how you move. You know because of your actions, and you know because of the intentions of your heart. I heard even if you're not true to others, you know yourself how your heart feels about people and how you feel about life. And do you feel vengeful? Like you want to get back at people? Is that really how you feel inside? Or do you feel like, you know what? Nah, I'm going to let spirit handle it. Because that's not my place. I'm not supposed to be having all that weight on my heart. Which one are you? Are you heavy in heart, or are you light? Do you allow yourself to give, I heard, the dirty work? And that's not in a disrespectful way to spirit. Because that's what I heard. Spirit is here to clean up. Spirit is here to clean up. That's a part of their reason for being here. They don't want you to move a finger when it comes to trying to get back at people, because they do it better than you. I just heard. Spirit said they do it better than you. You think you do it, and you feel like when you some of you, not all of you, but some of you may feel like, I'm vengeful because they deserve that, which maybe they do deserve a lesson. A lot of people do, especially when they're not acting right. Yeah, people do deserve a lesson because they're gonna have to learn. But who's best to teach them how to, how to get, who is best to give these individuals that came after you karmic lessons. Who's better than Spirit to do that? They'll come up with something so like outlandish that you would never even think of to put somebody in their place. Let Spirit do it. Don't get your hands dirty. Spirit said, let us do the dirty work. Okay? Keep that in mind when you want to. I heard when you feel like you need to get your lick back. Getting your lick back is allowing Spirit to handle it. Okay? I heard, but some of you feel like that's not enough. That is your decision to make. Okay? That is your decision to make. But Spirit is clearly telling you that we got it. And we have the capability to make things happen in a way that is best. I just heard. Okay. Anything else you want to say? Okay. They just want me to end it off with, they thought you were a lone wolf. And they never expected you to come back leading the pack. Okay? If you would like to book a one-on-one call with me, excuse me, it is $88. Okay, and it's only going to be $88 for a short time. So that is limited, a limited time offer. You could process the payment on my website, and that's www.milkhoneyrose.org, and it is on sale. You'll see like a red tag, and it says on sale with the white honey rose there on the image, and that's where you process the payment. After I receive it, I will give you or send you an email, and then we could discuss the date and time for us to speak over the phone. Okay? Each session is an hour long. There's also a package of 8 sessions, and that is $1,000. Okay? All right, what else do you want me to say? Okay, Spirit said, if you see benefit in the information that you have received from us throughout all of this time, I've been on YouTube for a year and some months, a year and a few months. I think it's like 15 months or something like that now. If you have received a shift in how you think about things, they're saying just wait until you receive the mentorship for you and only you. Because right now in this way, we read for the collective, okay? When I channel messages and when I read tarot and oracle cards, it's a collective reading. But when I read for you, it's going to be very specific. You see what I'm saying? It's going to be for you. And it's going to apply directly to you. That's why Spirit keeps saying tailored to you. Just like when you purchase a piece of clothing and it's too big or too small, it just doesn't fit how you want it to. You take it to a seamstress and you get it tailored. And that piece will be just for you and it will fit perfectly. Okay? Okay, so that's what Spirit wants you to know. Thank you for all of your donations and all your love. I love you, soul family, so much. And Spirit and I are rooting for you. We want the best in you, a best in you. We want the best in you. We want the best for you. And we also want you to believe in yourself and know that you can do it. Like, you know, I just feel like right now these times in the world are very challenging. And sometimes they could even be worrisome. But that doesn't mean stop living. That does not mean stop smiling. That does not mean stop going for what you want. That means go harder. Okay? Everything you do, do it with love. Always remember that God is in you and the magic is too, because you are magic. Much love to you, honey roses. I'll see you in the next video.